So Figma's finally released a feature that's been long waited. It's called multi-edit. If you don't know what that means, we're gonna find out in a second, because it's gonna save you tons of hours of time on making manual changes throughout your design process. So let's learn how we can automate changes in our design files using multi-edit. I'm in the hang swap project here in the mobile mockups, and we're gonna go through how we can use multi-edit in our project in order to work more efficiently in Figma and to make bulk changes throughout our design. So multi-edit allows us to take the same action in multiple places at once. In order to work with multi-edit, we can select an element that we want changed on multiple places, and when we have it selected, there's a button up here called select matching layers, or you can do option command A, and by selecting that, everywhere where we're using this component will be highlighted throughout our designs. So imagine really quickly, I want to select all of them and change the type for all the pages to be search, or let's say I want the size to be different. Instead of having to go to every page and doing that individually, now you can do it in one place using multi-edit. So this saves a ton of time because you don't have to go to all the places where you're using the same element. In one place, you can make your changes and it will apply throughout your designs. Now, another way to use multi-edit is, let's say I'm going in my design and I realized, you know what, I don't really like the text by category here. And then I'd have to go update it here to, let's say, select a category instead. And then I would have to do that in this page where I'm using it and in this page where I'm using it. And currently it's not the best way to change text. So now with multi-edit, what we can do is, I'm going to hit Command Z to go back. We can select the text and again, hit Command Option A. And you'll see this multi-edit text here. So if I hit multi-edit text, I can now change it to select a category. And if you look down here, it's also changing as well. So now in all the places where I have the text, it will change to select a category. Awesome. That saves a ton of time, especially if you have that text in multiple places or multiple frames. You can imagine how much time that will save us by having access to this feature. We can also use multi-edit in our auto layout frames. So as an example, let's say instead of having the Rolex show first, we want the diamond scroll earrings to show first. Before multi-edit, we'd have to go in here and one by one move those around. Same thing here. But now instead of doing that, which as you can imagine, it could be tedious if you had even more pages of the same auto layout frame. Now what you can do with multi-edit, you go select the item that you want moved, select the all matching layers, and then make a bulk move like this, where you can place it wherever you want. Awesome. Lastly, we can use multi-edit in our component instances. So if we go to the design system and before multi-edit, when we're in here, we want to, for example, change this button text here. Let's assume that we're going to change it to from body large bold to P bold. We'd have to make that change and then go in every single frame, center it, and do that in all the different variants I have. But instead of doing that, now you can do that automatically using multi-edit inside of our variants. Simply select one of the variants here, hit Q, and it will automatically select everything that you have here. And now we're in multi-edit mode. While you're in multi-edit mode, if you make a change to any of the elements, so now let's go selecting one of the buttons using, I just press Command to select just the text. Now if I make a change to the text, let's say do P bold, it will apply everywhere. And then here for the alignment, I can actually hold Shift and align the items vertically respective to their frames. So as you can see, everything is now centered properly. Doesn't matter what the height of those buttons are. So this makes it a lot faster to make changes to our buttons or variants for that matter. Let's say we're editing the inputs here and we actually want to change the stroke on all of them. Again, you can simply go here, change the stroke, and you're applying it to all of them instead of one by one. And whenever you're done making bulk edits to your variants, you can hit Q and you'll exit that mode. This is a super useful feature that Figma announced, and I'm really glad that they've added this option because, as you can imagine, it could get really repetitive to have to change all of these frames one by one. So give that a try in your own projects, and I hope it helps you edit and make changes to your projects faster. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this, you're gonna love the Product Design Masterclass that I have upcoming. It's a cohort-based course where me and other designers join you in becoming the best designer you could be by giving you access and knowledge on how to use all the tools that Figma allows, from prototyping to animations to more of auto layout and many other things. If you'd like to take a look at that course, there's a link in the comment section below as well, and I hope to see you in an upcoming cohort. With that said, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.